Persistent flooding continues to plague Nigeria, with environmentalists citing bad roads and poor drainage as primary culprits. The Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency annual outlook warned that Lagos, Adamawa, Imo, Ogun, Oyo, Rivers, and 25 other states would experience flooding during the rainy season. Hello and welcome to the Fifth Estate Show. This is where we talk about development issues and the NGO sectors in Nigeria. I am Hadiza Abubakar, standing in for your regular host, Folusho Oluwole. Today on the show, UNICEF raises alarm over crumbling schools in northern Nigeria. Zenith Bank retains Nigeria's #1 bank rating. Federal government target $30 billion as World Bank, African Development Bank plan to revamp power infrastructure. These and more will be our focus on today's episode of the show. Idajo Aja will give us a roundup of the Fifth Estate headline after this short break.
Thank you, Hadiza. Here are the headlines. Labour deserves respect, Judge says. The President of the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, Honorable Justice B.B. Kanyip, emphasized the fundamental human dignity inherent in labour during his keynote address at the first NBA National Human Rights Conference. He said labour is not commodity or robot, but a human being who deserves to be treated with respect. Justice Kanyip declared at the event which took place on Wednesday, July 17, 2024 at the NBA National Secretariat in Abuja. The law-abiding police warns content creators. The Nigerian police force has called on content creators and pranksters to be law-abiding, as they will not tolerate any content that instills fear or poses a threat to the public.
Welcome back. To start the show, we'll look at some of the reports.
Thank you, Hadiza. I am Hope Williams, and here are the reports in details. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has raised serious concern about the severe infrastructural deficiencies and physical and psychological instability in northern Nigerian schools. A 2023 UN agency report highlighted significant shortcomings in infrastructure, water, sanitation and hygiene, and student nutrition, with schools in Kaduna, Zamfara, Sokoto, Adamawa notably failing to meet 21 standards for safe schools. Similar challenges were identified in Adamawa, Bauchi, Gombe, Borno, Yobe, Katsina, Zamfara, Sokoto, Kaduna, and Kebbi. During a state-level sensitization meeting in Bauchi, organized by Bauchi State Universal Basic Education Board and UNICEF, UNICEF education specialist Abdurrahman Ibrahim emphasized the urgent need for attention from stakeholders. For the 15th consecutive year, Zenith Bank PLC has been named the #1 bank in Nigeria by the Tier 1 Capital in 2024 Top 1000 World Banks ranking by the Bankers magazine. Ranked 565th globally, Zenith Bank boasts a Tier 1 capital of $2.01 billion, reflecting its financial strength and stability. Tier 1 capital measures a bank's financial resilience encompassing common stock, reserves, retained earnings, and minority interests. Zenith Bank's Group Managing Director/CEO, Dr. Adora Umoji, expressed pride in its achievements, attributing it to sustainable growth, innovation, and customer satisfaction. She credited the visionary leadership of founder Dr. Jim Ovie, the board governance, staff dedication, and customer loyalty. In another development, the federal government of Nigeria plans to leverage a $30 billion initiative from the World Bank and African Development Bank to revamp the nation's power infrastructure. Minister of Power, Chief Adebayo Adelabu, announced this during a visit to Splendor Electric Nigeria Limited, a manufacturer of electrical insulators in Ogun State. Adelabu highlighted goals of utilizing at least 25% of the $30 billion to improve Nigerians' power infrastructure, emphasizing the importance of local manufacturing to reduce import costs and lead times. That's all on the news. Back to you, Hadiza.
Those are some of the reports. Climate change is intensifying global weather patterns, making flooding a significant threat to livelihood and development. Nigeria faces annual flooding with varying intensity. The 2024 flood has caused massive damage, echoing the catastrophic flood of the 2012 and 2022. In 2012, over 7.7 million people were affected across 32 states. The 2022 flood was even worse, killing over 600 people, displacing more than 2 million and destroying over 200,000 homes. Flooding in Nigeria is driven by natural factors like excessive rainfall and human factors such as poor planning, deforestation, and inadequate infrastructure. Climate change adds to these issues, leading to more frequent and severe flood. The 2022 flood had devastating impact on infrastructure, housing, food security, and health services, with the agricultural sector particularly hard hit and struggling to recover. Recent warning from the federal government highlights the risks of river flooding affecting 18 states, including Abuja. You're still with the Fifth Estate Show. Here are some available grant opportunities that NGOs and individuals can apply to get funds to sustain their activities right after this break.
Celebrating 4 years of excellence, Akweya TV Limited has emerged as the epitome of development journalism. At Akweya TV, news should not only focus on results, but the process of participation in the developmental journey. We actively create it through content at the core of our stories. We showcase the beauty of people living harmoniously and contributing to the society. Over the years, we have partnered with cultural promoters to host extraordinary events, such as the first ever collaboration in Abuja, Umba Apostolic Festival, Benue Heritage Festival, Akweya Children's Carnival, and many more. Akweya TV is the brand you can trust for history, art, cultural content, and their influence on development. Join us to inspire, inform, and make positive impact on communities and societies.
With a deadline 16th October 2024, European Commission is accepting proposals to support interdisciplinary research that will lead to development and production of sustainable nature-inspired alternatives for food packaging and agricultural products. For more information, visit European Commission, follow the procedures and apply. Also, with a deadline 1st August 2024, the Gender Budget Watchdog Network announces a public call for application for capacity building and subgranting in gender and climate change, financing by the Gender Budget Watchdog Network. For more information, visit Gender-Based Watchdog Network. Click for more details and apply. This is where we end this episode of the Fifth Estate Show. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. I am Hadiza Abubakar. See you on the next episode.